a.m. on this Monday morning, January 8, 2018. Back to work, back to school. Right, Robert?
Yeah, and you're going to do Tack-a-doodle.
And it's time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, January 8, 2018.
Elvis Presley's birthday.
That's right. It is Elvis Presley's birthday. He would have been 83. Gah! Have a good day, Robert. Gah! No! Good morning to you all on this lovely Monday morning, January 8, 2018. Back to work, back to school. Take a look at the news headlines on this Monday morning, back to work, back to school at 8 a.m. And this January 8th is the 75th Golden Globes in Los Angeles took place last night, and all the mention of sexual harassment was in place during the Golden Globes, and women opened about wearing black at the Golden Globes red carpet, and 3 billboards and Big Little Lies are the top winners of a very different kind of Golden Globe Awards. In other news, fire breaks out on the roof of Trump Tower, New York City. Journalist Courtney Roll reported missing in Houston, Texas. Trump aide Stephen Miller gets kicked off CNN as White House continues railing against Michael Wolff's book. Huge oil tanker at the risk exploded after collision. One body found. Francis Macron visits China to talk fair trade in the future. Boycott try to put Israel on a blacklist. Now Israel has one of its own. Bannon apologized, but Trump's fury persists. President Trump calls his presidency consensual Twitter response. Trump reportedly shuts it days later because he wants more executive time to watch TV and treat. Trump attorney discussion options for potential Miller interview, according to the report. The suspect in last year's bombing at a German soccer bus said in a court Monday he carried an attack but had no intention to kill or injure anyone. North Korea's overture for improving inter-Korean relations may be attacked to increase its leverage of potential negotiations with Washington. Seoul and Pyongyang officials will meet at 10 a.m. Tuesday, the first inter-Korean dialogue to be held in 25 months, South Korea's unification ministry said. At least 25 people were killed over the course of 2 days, including 12 murders in 2 hours in Ciudad Juarez, the Mexican city that borders El Paso, Texas. Japanese firm Takata added another $3.3 million faulty airbag inflators to their recall list as it expends the largest automobile recall in U.S. history. Cars dominate the Las Vegas Gadget Festival. Looking at the stocks, the Dow up 220.74 points at 25,295.87. S&P 500 up 19.16 points at 27.43.15. And Nasdaq up 58.64 points at 71.36.56. SpaceX launches secret super mission to U.S. government lands rocket. The ocean floor is sinking to the additional water weight from melting glaciers. NASA's Juno spacecraft sent back some spectacular shots of Jupiter. Middle age can reverse heart risk with exercise, study suggests. What is the Aussie flu and should we be worried? As the severe flu brings medicine shortages, PAC-TRs, and a rising death toll in California. Peter Channel News Star is 8:02 on this Monday morning. And it's time now for a sports report. Boston Bruins fall to the Pittsburgh Penguins last night in Pittsburgh 6-5 in overtime. The Panthers their quarterback to beat them, and he did. Jaguars coming up full circle under Tom Cover with playoff win. Bills left tackle vouchers for Richie Incognito, and important if it stays out of the Lakers locker room, says Brandon Ingram on LeVar Ball talk. Peter Chose our news. 8:03 on this Monday morning, back to work, back to school, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Beep, beep. Let's study off on the MBTA, in which Pittsburgh trade 401 625 a.m. outbound is canceled on Monday and consider trade 491 645 outbound, which may call stops between Littleton and Wachusett. Whistler train 504 550 a.m. from Worcester to hold at Freeman for 8 minutes will operate on train 584 schedule. Greenbush train 072637 a.m. from Greenbush to operate 15-20 minutes. Beyond schedule between East Weymouth and South Station due to a signal issue. Havel train 204, 6:10 a.m. from Havel's up in 5-10 minutes basket between Melrose and Island and off station. Kingston train 033, 7:11 a.m. from South Station, stop near South Weymouth to the vehicle and tracks. Lowell train 308, 3rd train from Lowell's to Martin. Lowell's up in 5-10 minutes basket due to late outbound train. Middlebury Lakeville train 003, 6:30 from South Station up in 10-50 minutes basket between Holbrook, Randolph, and Middlebury. Needham train 604. 7:32 a.m. inbound departure. Needham Heights up in 5-10 minutes basket due to switch issue. Rockport train 102, 5:40 a.m. from Rockport is up at 10:50 minutes basket between Chelsea and the North Station. And Stoughton train 903, 6:09 a.m. from South Station up at 10:50 minutes basket between Back Bay and South into a switch issue. Alright, look at the highways and byways of New England. Let's study off down in Rhode Island, where the 95 and the southbound side is back to between protected downtown Providence. 95 and the northbound side is back to 3799 to downtown Providence. 95 and the southbound side showing the downtown Providence stretch. 195 westbound side showing from East Providence way to Route 44. 195 westbound side showing around Route 103 in Somerset. 146 on both ends back between 146A and 99 and Lincoln Woonsocket stretch. 295 on the northbound side, it is slow between Route 1 and 95 in downtown Providence in Attleboro area. 95 on the northbound side, it is slow from 295 in Attleboro down to Route 152 in North Attleboro. Route 60 eastbound side, it is slow before the 610 connector in downtown Providence. 610 connector slow from 6 to 95 in downtown Providence. 295 on the southbound side, slow between Route 6 and just Route 14 in Creston. Jamestown, Mount Newport bridges out, looking good. Southern Bridge on the northbound side, it is slow. One bridge on the southbound side, a little slow. 485 on the northbound side, it is backed up between 1820 and Middlebury, August 24 in Raynham. 95 on the northbound side, it is slow from Foxborough, August to Route 1 in Sharon. And then Hipper again before Route 128 in Canton. 45 on the northbound side, it is slow from Hopkins all the way down around Mass Pike. And then 45 on the southbound side, it is slow around Route 9 in Westboro. 24 on the northbound side, so from 139 in Stoughton all the way at Route 128 Canton. Route 3 to the northbound side, it is so from 228 Rockland all the way to the Braintree Split. 128 southbound side, it is so from 24 in Canton all the way after the Braintree Split. 120 to the northbound side, it is so from Route 1 to Norwood all the way to the Route 20 Waltham. Mass Pike eastbound side, so from Route 9 to Fairville all the way down to the Austin Brighton Tolls. Southern Expressway on both ends is back to between the Braintree Split all the way down to Dorchester. Mass Pike westbound side, it is so low from Low Airport down to South Boston. 93 to both ends is back to downtown Boston stretch. 93 is southbound side, it is south from 290 is Executive Bridge, Boston, downtown Boston. 120 to the northbound side, so from Route 1 in Norwood all the way to Route 20 in Waltham. 120 to the southbound side, so from Linfield all the way to Lexington. Route 2 eastbound side, so 60 to Belmont out of the First Parkway Cambridge. Route 2 westbound side, it is slow from Route 95 Lexington. Route 1 is southbound side, it is so from Route 6 to the river all the way to Route 93 out in Boston. 120 to the northbound side, it is so from 95 Peabody all the way to Route 114. Route 3 to the southbound side, it is so from 45 and all the way down to Bedford. 485 on the southbound side, it's so from 20 to Enfield and Route 93 and 485 on the northbound side, southbound side, Lowell, so from 338 and Lowell. 485 on the northbound side, it is so from Route 2 and Lowell all the way to Route 119. 290 eastbound side, it is so from 146 to Route 9 in Worcester. 146 on the northbound side, it is so around 290 in Worcester. 91 on the northbound side, it is so for the Springfield stretch in Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side, so from 75 in Winslow, to downtown Hartford, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, it is so from Farmington to Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side, it is slow from Middletown, Connecticut to downtown Hartford, Connecticut. 691 eastbound side, it is from Route 50 to Burden. 84 eastbound side, it is so Waterbury all the way to the Cheshire, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway westbound side, it is backed up from Fairfield all the way down to Stepford. 95 on the southbound side, it is so from Westford all the way to Greenwich. 95 on the northbound side, it's over to the West Haven stretch. 91 on the southbound side, it's over to the New Haven stretch. Every turnpike on the southbound side, so Burbank, New Hampshire. Route 101 westbound side, it's Route 93 in Manchester, New Hampshire. 93 on the northbound side, so around 293 in Manchester, New Hampshire. 101 eastbound side, also at Route 95 in Hampton. Spotted turnpike on the southbound side, and it is so just around Route 4 and 16 in Durham, New Hampshire. And otherwise, Interstate 89, the northbound side, it is so at St. Albans and 89 southbound side, also Highgate stretch. 89 southbound side, so from closer to the Burlington and Interstate 87, the southbound side, it is so around Route 11 in Champlain, New York, and all the way 50 on the northbound side, so it's some Quebec Canada towards Montreal. Be the Channel News Star is 8:08 on this Monday morning, and it's time now for a weather report. And look at the radar satellite loop, and it shows some snow showers down around the Portsmouth, New Hampshire area, and clouds covering the Metro region with some snow showers down around the Portsmouth and Dover area, down around Severn, Maine, from Severn down to Wells, and snow down around North Adams, down around Bennington, Vermont, and snowing down around western Vermont from Burlington down to Rutland, Vermont, and snowing from northern and north central portions of Vermont, and snow from Burlington, Vermont down to Utica, New York, and another batches of snow showers in central western New York, and stretching all the way down to the Ohio, and sleeting from southern Ohio down for eastern portions of Alabama, and some showers and storms from the Gulf Coast, from Louisiana and Florida, all the way up into Kentucky, and snow showers down around northwestern portions of Maine, snow down around southern New Brunswick, down to western and eastern portions of Nova Scotia, and snow is stretching as far as western Quebec. Right now, the temperatures a far cry from the below zero readings 24 hours ago. Right now, it's in the 20s to close to 30 around eastern Massachusetts, 35 in Nantucket, in the teens and 20s for western New and central New England, 20 to 26 right now from much of Rhode Island, 18 to 23 from Connecticut, and up north it is single digits and teens to low 20s around the north of New England. (22 degrees on temperature, humidity is 69%, barometer 3.21 inches, and it's steady and winds west-southwest at 2 miles an hour. Alright, forecast goes like this. For today, chance of rain is still be after 4 p.m. Clouds got high about 34 degrees, southwest about 8 to 11 miles, gusts as high as 26 miles an hour, anticipation 30%, little notification expected for tonight, and chance of light snow maybe before 8 p.m. Clouds got high, Grand Spring and Park skies will around 26 degrees, southwest about 7 to 10 miles, gust high as 26 miles an hour, anticipation 30%, little notification expected for Tuesday, Saturday, the most gust about 39, about 32 degrees, west about 5 to 11 miles, gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Becoming calm at midnight for Wednesday, and most of the skies got about 34 to about 20 degrees, calm wind becoming Saturday 5 miles in the afternoon for Thursday, mostly clouds got about 50 degrees, and clouds got about 43 degrees, and just rain after 4 a.m. 60% chance of precipitation Thursday night. For Friday, rain likely, clouds got about 55, about 42 degrees, and precipitation 6%. Saturday, rain likely, most of the clouds got about 48, about 28 degrees, precipitation 6%. And for Sunday, parts of the skies got about 34 degrees. And that's going to be for the Peter Channel morning news on this Monday morning, January 8, 2018. I'm Peter J. Winston. I hope you have a good morning, a good positive day. I hope you have a good day.